praiseforwarwear.com.
Hello, how are you? So good to be back, and thank you very much. I believe you had a great time with Coach Ayo in those 2 days. She had to take those sessions because she had a compelling and interesting story that I thought you could benefit from. So we're still fasting out of wrong thinking, and I want to believe that this is day 12. A whole lot of shift is happening in your life. Thank you for your amazing testimonials, and we're really, really grateful to have you share these 21 days with us, right? And some of you are even telling me that it's tougher to go on this fast than the food fast, the ones that you abstain from food. Yeah, because you have to consistently ensure that your mind is within the right radar. With your mind is, you have to literally watch over your thoughts and ensure that it doesn't run contrary to what you want. So today, we are looking at embracing your unique journey, moving beyond comparison. So we're going to be fasting out of the thought everyone is better than me. And we're going to be installing my journey is unique. I compare only to my past self. So have you gotten into a meeting and you heard maybe it was a high networking meeting and you got into that meeting and suddenly you feel like you're the poorest, you feel that you're the most incompetent, you feel that you are the lowest in that meeting based on the car they brought? Especially if you grew up in the kind of environment I grew up in, where you are judged by the car you drive, not by what drives you. As a public speaker, I wasn't brought up to, think about those things, because if you ask me, for example, Praise, what's your dream car? You will hardly, I don't know, right? I just believe in mobility, and it doesn't mean those who have a dream car are wrong. I just don't know so much about automobile. I just want to get to where I want to get to. So in those days, when I had speaking engagement, whatever got me there faster was what I embraced, so there will be times that there will be traffic in Lagos, and I just get off the car, get on, a motorbike, and get in there. And I'll walk past the protocol waiting to welcome me, because, of course, they were looking for my car. But I walk past them, and I'll go and sit in the auditorium, right? And so you realize that a lot of us, we compare ourselves with ourselves because we always have the notion that everyone is better than you. Now, that thought in itself stemmed from how we were raised. Our parents compared us with other people, and then you had to write exams. So there was the first position, second position, third position. So you've always been compared all your life. For those of you who struggle, maybe in your elementary school, what did they do? If you're from Africa or from Lagos, where I came up from, they brought you out and they put you to shame, right? And so it was okay for some teachers to actually tell you that you were one of the worst students while others were better than you. And then the teachers are not talking about the role they played in not helping you to understand, what they were teaching you, simply because your level of learning, your style of learning is totally different from every other person. So you find out that many of us have been compared with others all our life, compared with your siblings, compared with your friends, but none of these people is like you. You are on a unique journey, and your journey is peculiar to you. As a matter of fact, the scripture says that those that compare themselves with themselves are not wise. So you look at some of your friends that you were in school together, they bought houses, you didn't buy any house, you are still living in a rented apartment, then you think, oh, maybe your life is worse or something like that. But you forget that some of them live in a mansion and they are in serious pain. They will trade the joy you have for whatever you claim they have. And so a lot of us are not living our best life because we keep looking around. One of the things I have mastered how to do is to be the best version of me. So in fact, I am grateful when my friends attain a measure of success that I don't have, or when somebody attains it. Many of us, how you know that you are in comparison mode is you are quick to talk people down. You are quick to become very cynical by saying, oh, we don't know the power they are using and things like that, right? But you need to understand that your real battle must be getting better than who you were yesterday. So the trap of constant comparison, comparing ourselves to others, can be a natural tendency, but often leads to feeling of inadequacy and low self-esteem. Realizing that each person's journey is unique and the true progress is measured against our past self can transform our perspective and boost our confidence. So I want you to take a pause right now. Look at the things you did yesterday and ask yourself, how can I take a step further than what I did yesterday? That's already improvement. So your journey must be about bettering what you did yesterday today. You must be on a journey of constant and never ending improvement. So think of a recent instance where you compared yourself to someone else. And I want to be very honest. Write it down. You can even put it on the comment box in the. I mean, I want practical examples. You can put it on the comment box on a YouTube page, right? I mean, think of a decent recent instance where you compare yourself to someone else. Why did you compare yourself with someone else, and how did it make you feel? You realize that you are comparing yourself with what people are showing you on social media, or the version of the lives they're showing you. You know, every time people say to me, "Oh, Praise, I want your life," I said, "No, you don't know my life, because if you know my weakness," right, and some of the things I'm struggling with, you will not even want to get close to me, right? But I always say to them that some of you have things that I need, and I have what you need. We can always improve and get better together, right? So how have you grown or improved in the last year? What achievement, no matter how small, have you made? You know, we are quick to chronicle our failures. We'll never remember our successes, right? And so you must learn to normalize your little benefits and little improvements. So I want you to pause right now and look at the last 2 weeks, look at the last 3 weeks, and ask yourself, what improvements have you made? What has worked for you that is peculiar to you? And I want to take a pause right now and get into gratitude and celebrate yourself. You can play some fast music and dance for like 10 minutes, focusing on that thing that really works. So, what are the actionable steps? One, journaling for self reflection. Start a journal to track your personal growth. Regularly note down your achievements, challenges overcome, and lessons learned. There's something we call power sports, which is where you update every good thing working for you, everything that makes you feel glad, including mundane things like you bought Cold Stone or you bought ice cream and you enjoyed it. You need to journal them, right? Because the days you feel down and moody, those are the things you place in front of you, and you play jazz and you look at them and you take your mind back to when they happened. I'm telling you, it will totally change your mood, and you begin to secrete dopamine and you begin to feel good. Two, set personal goals. Instead of comparing yourself to others, set personal goals based on your aspiration and abilities. Focus on achieving these goals as markers of your success. And if you notice that they have something you need, you can tell them, ask them questions. You know, how did you achieve this? Some of them will tell you it's by the special grace of God. They never tell you the step-by-step process, but repeat the question. Can you give me the step-by-step process? Maybe 5 things you do. I want to understand it. If you think they're not forthcoming, go online. There are people who are symbol of successes who you can read their stories online. Number three, practice gratitude. Each day, identify things in your life you are grateful for. That helps you shift focus from what others have to what you have achieved and processed. I always do 5 things to be grateful for from the previous day. You know what that helped me do? I now start to do 5 acts of goodness every day so that the next day I have what to be grateful for. Number 5, celebrate your progress. Make it a habit to celebrate. In fact, exaggerate your own success, no matter how small. Acknowledging your progress reinforces the value of your unique journey. So again, in the last 1 week, what do you have that is praiseworthy? It could be that you ate your food well, you cooked your favorite meal. It's mundane, right? But pause right now, play your favorite music and dance for 5 minutes. I mean, it will look weird and crazy, but you do it. Let me know how you feel in the comment box. And number 5, mindful social media use. Be mindful of your social media use, as it can often be a source of negative comparison. Remember that people typically showcase only the best aspect of their lives online. So you see someone is jogging, the day they don't jog, they don't post it there. You see someone, you know, it feels good and everything looks together. The day they are broke, they don't post it there. And so those that compare themselves with themselves, Bible says they are not wise. Stop comparing yourself. Your journey is unique. Be authentic. Be you. Be brilliant and be free. Your life and journey are exclusively yours. Embracing the uniqueness of your path and measuring your growth against your past self, not others, is key to building self-esteem and achieving personal fulfillment. Remember, the only person you should strive to be better than is the person you were yesterday. I hope this has been helpful. So celebrate yourself, dance, be at your best, be the best version of yourself, because God just loves you for who you are. I hope this has been helpful. We continue our journey tomorrow. Today, as we take on day 13, please enjoy your life and live your best life today. Have a fantastic day.